Okay, today we're going to do a little training on your Epay terminal. Whether it's an IP connected to the internet or dial-up, they will all look the same. This is your main screen. Across the bottom you have sale, total, pull, and menu. Most of the time you're just going to go in and make a sale. So how do we do that? You'll notice that each one of the menu items point to a button, a purple button along the bottom of the screen. So if we're going to make a sale, we're going to push the purple button. It'll then ask for your operator code. It's a 5-digit code. You'll enter it. Pay bills, wireless, long distance, pinless long distance, international, which is for international cell phones, gift pins, and cards. 90% of what you're going to do is going to be wireless for prepaid cell phones. So you would pick, so for wireless, we're going to push the number that corresponds with that is number 2. You'll notice the first menu will list the items that are most popular for your store in your area to make it easier to get to those items you sell the most of. But let's say we want Page Plus and it's not listed on that main menu, so we're going to pick More, number 6. So we just push number 6. You'll notice there's a menu. Page Plus, it begins with the letter P, so you'll pick where it falls within the alphabet. P comes after the letter O, so we're going to pick number 4. Six more. Here's our P. There's the alphabet. Okay, so we've got, here's going to be the alphabet again. We're going to find the letter P. In fact, it's right here. In through P is item number 5. It's all menu driven. So looking for Page Plus. It is number 2. So we're going to push the number 2. And we're going to find Page Plus Pins, which is number 1. And then we select the denomination the customer wanted. So if he wanted $12 card, we're going to pick item number 2. At that point, we hit yes, and the machine will reach out, initialize, go to the servers, and pull the pin. However, this one will not transact because it is not assigned or set up with a retailer. But this is what it will do. There we go. At that point, it'll print out the receipt, and you'll be able to hand that to your customer. Very simple. Now then, let's say you print the wrong pin. Let's say if you would have printed something other than Page Plus, you'd want to go into do a refund. Menu is what we push. So go back in. To do a refund, you're going to push the purple button under the word menu. Enter your code. And see where it says refund transaction? That's number 3. Was it an RTR, which is real-time refill, which is what Boost, AT&T, T-Mobile, several of the carriers offer real-time refill. But this was going to be a PIN refund, so we're going to push 1. Now then, it's going to ask you for the serial number. Every receipt, let's let this focus here. There we are. Down below the PIN number will be the serial number. After you enter this number in, the terminal will then ask you for a transaction number, and it's usually towards the top of the receipt, usually under your terminal ID number, as here would be 972. You enter those in, the terminal is going to initialize, dial out, and look for that transaction. If you've entered it correctly, it'll give you a receipt and show you how much the refund was for. If you do not get a receipt printed out or nothing prints out, it'll usually say transaction not found, meaning you entered in something incorrectly. So let's do an RTR. Let's say somebody comes in and they want, let's say Simple Mobile. So we're going to go back in and we're going to do sale, enter our code. And we're going to do another wireless transaction, number 2. And there's Simple Mobile on their main screen, which is very convenient. So we're going to hit 3. Now then, this one time we're going to do an RTR. So I'm going to push number 2. Remember, RTR stands for real-time refill. And let's say they want to do the $40 plan, number 2. So we push number 2. This is where it asks you for their mobile number. It's very important to understand that when you put the number in and the amount, the value goes immediately on the phone. When it's loaded to the phone, it is not refundable. So let's say their phone number is 314-555-1212, which isn't a number. But to be sure you put the right number in, it's going to ask you twice. And I'm going to hit the enter button again. It's going to ask me, are you sure you want the Simple Mobile $40? I'm going to say yes. It's going to dial out. And it's going to actually load that money on that phone. No more pins. All right, so we enter and go back to the beginning. So on RTR, a lot of retailers will give the customer a piece of paper, maybe a piece of the receipt paper, have them write that phone number down and give it back to them, and then enter the number. That's to be sure if the customer makes a mistake, the mistake is on that customer, not on you. That you enter the number they gave you, that they can't claim you misunderstood or entered the number incorrectly. If you have any problems, look on the side of your terminal. There's usually going to be the customer service phone number on the side. It's very simple. Everything is menu driven. Very easy to do. If you have any questions, always feel free to call customer service and tech support. Thank you very much.